MacFeely here. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream, and but here I am. I am live streaming once again, playing a little bit of Fallout 4. And um, for those of you who may not play the game, I'm not really. There's not really going to be any spoilers in this. I'm not going to do any story missions or anything like that. I'm basically, like I said, playing around with machinery today. I watched a video yesterday about making a lot of caps, essentially making the Vault-Tec lunch boxes and then having them pile up, throwing a grenade in there, having them all pop open, and then having the door drop, open up, have them come out, and it then will sort the opened lunch boxes aside, and then the stuff that you get out of the lunch boxes into a separate bin. So I thought I'd try and do the same thing. He was having a problem with, oops, he was having a problem with the piece of building material that he used was the glass walls and stuff from the warehouse section, which is what these walls are, but they're not the glass ones, obviously. And I am going to eventually build it in, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't, because I'm going to have to take some stuff up. I want to make sure that once I build that up and get it functioning, then I can just finish building up and around it. So anyway, I was going to go ahead and get some power in here. So I can need some desperate for nuclear material. So at least we got power there. So I've already built some pieces here. I got the vacuum hopper. I'm going to need a container for stuff for it to suck out of. And I think the most appropriate thing is going to be this tool chest. So let's see, let's go back to power. So I'm going to put the steel in there. The vacuum hopper is going to suck it out. And I want it to come down. I just want it to come into, which way does this go? I guess I need to do another section. Conveyor belts. Let's see, conveyor belt straight. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and power to there, power to there. Alright, so now this is going to make lunch boxes. I want the lunch boxes to come out. I want them to go up. Now, how straight is this? Right there. So we'll just tweak that a little bit. Put our pieces back. And just so you know, I am not using the mods, and I don't know, I haven't watched enough videos to like do glitches and stuff like that. So this is just going to be me screwing around. Alright, so I want the elevated one. So conveyor belt lift. I just want it to go straight up. One more. Now, let's see. So, let's see, we're going to take it up, up. And then we're going to want it to turn. essentially want us to go into this hopper. So I'm just thinking here. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, come on now. Alright, so we're going to come up, we're going to take a left. That's a given. So conveyor belts. Conveyor belt, left turn. So I think what I want to do is this. So sit on the floor. There. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's do this now. Dun, 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 dun. Stairs on the edge. Alright, sweet. So let's go move this under the way. This over here. Put that guy back just a smidge. And let's see, we're gonna take it forward. Let's see, we want to take it up one more level down, I think. So, very boat lift. And that's why I'm using, obviously, the warehouse pieces. This is actually, I messed around a little bit with it in my first playthrough, but I did not really get too involved with it. This is actually going to be like my first quote-unquote warehouse, and if I have to, now I did make it here on Spectacle Island, and I'll give you a little tour of that later, because there's quite a few structures over there, along with my personal house, my beach house compound with all my power armor, and my bobblehead collection, and magazine collection, and all that good stuff. So I'll show you that here in a little bit. I'm going to be broadcasting for a while. So. Alright. So now we're going up that way. Somehow, let's see, that was just on the edge. I wonder if this will, yes, nice. So what we'll do is we'll come up, we'll go over here to our house. Walls, and this is going to be a grungy warehouse. So we're going to go with this wall. And I always like to, on the corners of my structures, I like to go with solids, and then fill in with windows. So That one with the hole in it. And it'll come back to normal. Give it a little grunge. Alright, now I can yeah. Put a floor there. And come on now. Ah, no! Oh well, that's alright, that'll allow me to. Come on. I guess I really don't need stairs then. There we go. Up, up, and away. So let's grab some more floors. And we're probably just going like that. That. And alright, so now we need to come out and make make a left-hand turn. So we'll go back here to power, manufacturing, conveyor belts. Don't go left turn. There we go. Okay. So now this is where he would build the hopper. And I'm just trying to think of what other roofing options there are. I'll show you what he used. And it was the Nomad's Workshop. I forget his name, but basically he used one of these that he used. This one. Which has a decent pitch, but the problem he was having was that they were getting caught. So I was thinking, isn't there a trapdoor? Trapdoor. A trapdoor opens when something steps on it. And then a shit trap. So what if... let's see, okay, it's going to not work that way. It's really small too. It's not like... I mean, I guess it would be small enough for a person. So what if I did this? Overheaded wood. It's a floor in the roof. There's no... Okay. Aha, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. So I'm going to come here to the floors. I'm going to put one of these guys down. And I'm going to put it right about there. Shit, I'm running out of wood. God damn it. I wonder if I should be able to buy some at the general store over here. So, here, let me give you a quick tour of my Spectacle Island. So here you see I've got a guard post, looking at in yonder direction. And
There's a wealth of
then,
technology just
yes,
waiting to be discovered out here.
yes,
Huh?
there is, Paladin, yes. And then you have the housing, little housing community here, and you know, it's cramped and pretty sparse, but yeah, it's a roof over your head. 4 houses. Over here you have my arcade. I still haven't gotten the trophy yet for redeeming 100,000 Nuka-Cade tickets. So I did try to set up a pitching machine to shoot balls, the atomic roller balls, but when you go to try to store it in the pitching machine, it says you can't store those here. You son of a bitch. So, got a couple of red menaces, a couple of roller balls, I got a Nuka Zapper, and a hoop shot. And of course, you get tokens. So you come out of the arcade, come over here, and I need to put some signage up, but this is essentially the mall. So you got commissary, you got clothing.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Oh,
Hey
shut
there.
up.
You want to do some trading?
Yeah,
Let's see what you have.
Let me
see
know
what
what
you
you'd
got.
like.
Alright, let's check out her junk. Yeah, we'll take that. You can always use steel. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll just buy her out on everything. I got plenty of caps. Yeah, she's got shipments. Yeah, shipment of wood, shipment of steel. No, we'll just take all this other little stuff. Oh. Yeah, I got some ammo I can sell. I hardly use 10mm weapon. So, come on now. Sell that many. That's a lot. 45 rounds. Sell about that much. Yeah, that's good. Ah. Anyway, so well, now that I'm over encumbered, but yeah, so you got a clinic here, Thoropter, and all that good stuff, and then over here,
Not safe to stand outside.
um,
Should find somewhere
forget which
safer.
one that is. And then up here, I've got a
So
couple
much
of
walking. Want to
casino
do more
machines, slot
buying.
machines, beverage machine, and
Come
here's
on,
the
boy.
gym.
Nothing to see here.
Essentially, the
Fish
bikes.
was
I need to put
friendly.
up a
Strong glad to
pommel
be rid
horse
of
and
him.
weights. So, ooh, fog rolled in. So let me just make my way up here to the. Actually, I leveled up, and I think what do I want to go with? I think I want to make some robots so I can do some stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that point into intelligence. It took me a few more levels before I can get that maxed out, but get it done. There we go. So I didn't make a walkway that comes up there from the town into my private compound. It's actually on independent power from um, the rest of the town, and also will be independent. The factory will be independent power from the town. Um, So I've only got a few turrets, but I do have a wall, and I'm going to see if I can't fill that in with more patience. I couldn't fill it in earlier. Got a front deck here, stairs leading down. This is my garage. Double switch, so that way I can open or close it from the outside, or open it or close it from the inside. And there's my Nika suit. I thought I put a jetpack on that one, but I guess not. And there's the VIM. And regular Nuka-Cola. Need to put it in one of the displays. Overboss. And then this is the power room for the house down here in the basement. Got a mixing machine. And I've got all the different workbenches so I can tear stuff down. Got a trunk with all my, most of my good stuff. The pre-war money, I've been saving that up since I've been playing, and you'll want that, because if you want to get the achievement for the 100,000 Yuka tickets, you're going to need pre-war money to buy the tokens that you need for the machines to play, the game machines, in order to get the Nuka tokens. So they don't run on caps, they run on pre-war money. So coming upstairs here to the first floor, I got my desk, I got my living room. What are you doing in my house, lady? Get out of my house. If you were to come in here through the front door, you come up into this foyer. I am going to turn this into the kitchen area, put seating
If you
there.
ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go.
Yeah.
Whole place
Come up
is
here,
like
this is my
robots.
personal throne. Here's my throne. Because this is my the hell, I thought I put more pool balls. But yeah, and then here's my magazine collection. These bobbleheads I've picked up so far. Got another full rack. And a mouse rack there. The cool thing about if you put things like trash cans and other containers around is over time they'll fill up with junk.
Easy living, this ain't.
Oh, shut up. Okay, and this is my deck. And since it's so foggy you can't see, but usually you can get a pretty good view of Boston out that way. So yeah, so that's my private house. At night there's more light, you can see the lights and everything. So anyway, I was in the middle of doing that other thing when I ran out of wood. So let's go back. Downstairs. Oh, that's right. That's right. I made this muscle beach over here. Ha! I should just go ahead and move those. That way they have a safe place to work out.
Doesn't it feel good? Part of something important.
Yeah. Paladin Dance. Alright, so where was I? Yeah, that's right. I was going to put in a trap. I'm going to try something different. Try a trap door. So let's see. Let's back in traps. It's defense. There we go, trap door. Now the only thing is, does this hopper, see the thing is that hopper doesn't fit. No, but it snaps to it. That's funny. Let's set in with that. all snapped there. Now, how do you activate that trap door? So you'd have to come in a little bit, I think. Let's see that short little guy. There's that short little guy. So we'd have to move it out just a smidge. So let's do that. Let's come over this way. Bring that over there. Ah! I don't know. We'll see. So I just went straight through. Well, let's try. I want to give it a shot. How does... Oh, stop. Back. Is that underneath it? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. So then the sword in. There. Storage there. I guess I need one more storage. Yeah. So one will have the hell? Just do that. Yeah. Okay, that's irritating. Should have an in feed and then an out feed. So it's an out feed and that's an out feed. Thank you. So it'll come out and to the right. Actually, I think I know. Okay. There. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Now, there we go. So I wonder if, do I have any, Yeah, the miscellaneous. Vault type lunchboxes. I like the calling it elegant. Vault tech. Yeah, I do actually. Look at that. Okay. In case you're wondering, I'm wearing Grognak's costume and Oswald's top hat and some patrolman sunglasses. Jeez, Christmas, now I gotta do that all over again. Okay, so I'm gonna store one of these. Okay, I'll take lunchbox. Now, let me test something real fast. Oh, here now. Okay, so, you know what I think I'm gonna do? That guy also had a pretty good idea with the clear skies mortar. Although it is getting to dusk. Alright, well, let's see. Let's just try this. So, I'm going to drop one. Yep, and it goes right in there. Interesting. Okay. Because see, the whole point of this is to have them build up, throw a grenade in there, have them open up, and then drop down. And so I think I'm going to have to end up doing essentially what he did, creating a better hopper, more secure thing. And so what he did was he used the double wide door like I have from my garage, and then that kind of inverted roof system. I do need a terminal. So the miscellaneous right there. So I'm gonna eventually build an office, but for right now, just go ahead and do that. We put it somewhere. Yeah, how about right here? And then tie this thing to that. And now the whole system has power. I think I want to put the stuff on switches though. So come back here to power, we'll go to connectors and switches, we will come to the switch to power powering. So I think to denote what we are powering here, we're going to go with this. And I saw him do a cool little thing. I'm trying to remember where I saw those little lights. I don't know if it was this little light box or was it? It wasn't a mixie tube. Yeah, oh, here we go. Chunk more firewood. This is what I want. I need a firework mortar. So I think I made some clear skies fireworks, and what we'll do is put it right here by the door. Yeah. All right. So we'll just do the same thing. We'll put a switch to power pile on here. Put it in there. And we'll eventually create a better power grid in here, so I don't have wires hanging down. But I'm not too worried about that right now. So. I think what I'm going to do though is so that I can have some daylight and I'm not burning up resources, wiring. Come on, where's the dot? I'm making a chair here and I'm going to sit and wait and fast forward time. And we'll go ahead and go to the next day. Yeah, I think green top should be alright, but we'll see. Okay, so let's make sure that that's turned off. Let's see, it's on the ammo, isn't it? Thought I made some. Darn it. Well, I got a chemistry station just over yonder way.
Strong getting hungry.
Shut up,
Want
Strong.
someone to eat. Tinker. Strong boy.
Oh, it's under weather change shell. Okay. Well, shit. I'm gonna see then. Yep. Oh, it's under miscellaneous. Alright. Well, at least, luckily, we got...
Super mutants kill everything.
Alright, Strong, you're about to piss me off. You're blocking my only entrance in
Wish
and
a
out of this place.
buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
Move. Fine. All the way at the bottom, of course, under W. So let's see, I've never done one of these before. Ooh, yeah, look at that. All right. Nice. Nice and bright and sunny. Beautimous. I like it. Okay. So, let's see. Continuing our conundrum of getting it up, making something good. Let's go and store that. So, we can do a conveyor belt up and to the left. Yeah, there we go. One thing I want to do, however, go ahead and build in some more flooring so I don't fall off and make a fool of myself. There we go. Okay, so up to power manufacturing conveyor belts. So now that it is up and turned, I'll have to wait and move that. So now, let's see, we are up another level. Nope, I didn't mean to. So that'll be good that way. Solid, solid. I think I decrepit. There we go. Ah, crap. See? That's why I put up walls. So I don't fall off. Um, Alright, let's see. Do we want to go... I want to go ahead and do this. We'll go there. And stairs there. And back to floors. There we go. Yeah. I think we'll go with that there. Let's see. Stone events. Yeah, out of the way. This out of the way. There. Move him out a little bit. Some of that. So what I'm thinking is perhaps doing the same thing he did, but instead of using that slanted ramp, just using the flat floor and then going into building mode and then removing the floor. I think that might actually be the best way to do it. So, let's see, can I get this to just, so a short L? No short L. There's a roller. Where does that put that? Pretty much right there. So now if I come down here to warehouse, walls, switch over to the nice clear ones. So the way to get around that is to do this. Go on the floor, do the whole square, and then go back to the walls and do those three sides. Whoops. There we go. And actually, I'll show you this. We will reuse that. So now what we need to do is go actually to ceilings. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, because those are floors. So what we need to do is go back to the walls. And the walls. Now what we need to do is I know, because I can't reach it. There we go. I think I want to. So I wonder if that'll fit in there. You out of the way. No. Okay, so I'll do that. Move it over. Just until it turns red, and pull it back. There we go. Now, sort of. Square it up a little bit more. The hell? There, I'll just do this. Okay, so now that's got a glass bottom. Let's put this back together. There we go, conveyor belt. And drop down. Sorter. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. I know I didn't spin it, I don't think. Oh, come with that. There we go. I guess I did spin it. Okay. Alright. And that still has the lunchbox in it. Okay. So I want that to activate when that's activated, and then so we'll put a switch file on there. So we'll put it there. Oh, okay, and so I guess maybe what he used was that little light box, essentially to tell him when something is powered. And I guess, let me see, can I put it on there? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then that'll be powered up to that. And that'll be powered up to that. But this, I want to put somewhere else. Let's see, let's put it back here out of the way. And we will put a couple of connectors up high. Oh, come on. So we'll power come into our fusion generator, and then we'll have our lead going here. Yeah, I guess, okay, so what I want to do, I want to keep it up high, so I wonder, can I put a connector? Yes, I can. Put a connector on the hopper. A different one. That'll relay power from our main. And that'll go to our switch. Okay. So now we need to get power over here to our other switch. And I need another little light. And can we put that up here? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, and so what we'll do is, since we can put a connector on there, we'll go ahead and put another one like that, and we'll hook that up to our main power coming off. And that'll come over here to our switch, and then the switch up to the builder. And then we need power over here to our mortar. Excuse me, so we'll do power there. Bring that down to the switch. And power there. So let's go ahead and pop that here. We'll shut that down. And we'll shut that down just so it's quiet for a second. So let's see, how many more walls can I should actually hang on to my steel. What I want to do, let's go ahead and, of course the office has to be on the top floor. So I'll probably wind up running conduit, but for right now, I'll do that. Whee! Power off the main branch. Up to there. Lightbox control. Please choose an option. Set color. Red. Okay. So now let's go to the builder control. We want take lunchbox. And let's say hopper control. What do we got here? Let's see, sit up a time. Yep. Let's throw that over here. This. Alright, so let's see. Let's go to the workbench here and see how much steel I got. can't remember if you can just take black crap and throw it in there. I think you can. So let's see, steel. Steel, steel. Okay, ceramic. Steel, steel, steel. Steel. Getting close to my carry weight here. Oh, 152 steel. Look at that. Yeah, it'll take me a minute to walk over there. And glass. Steel, 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 steel. Alright, well, we'll just take a minute here to walk over. Once I get my robot skills up, I'll invest in the mule. Or I can at least move fast when I'm overburdened. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, so I've told it what to make. So if I turn this on, it should start making Vault-Tec lunch boxes. They're going to go up, 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 and we're going to go up, and they should hopefully fall down into that. See what happens. Alright, it's sucking crap out. And then it's going to start pressing, and yeah, it's making Vault-Tec lunchboxes. And upstairs. And it should be coming up and up. And there's the first one. Hi, Mama. Yeah, we're gonna go outside in a few minutes. Daddy just wants to get... Oh, look, there's another. I guess those rollers obviously are not powered, so... Are they just gonna stack up until they get pushed off? Well, I guess you could. Hi. Oh, shit. Hi. Yeah, just a minute. It's 10 after 6. You can read a clock. Just hang on a second. That's for those of you who are new to the stream. That's my dog, Miles. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I kicked him. I don't want to take him. Well, it looks like some of them went in. So from here, we can look down and... Okay, it's starting to pull out the regular steel. Yeah, lunchbox is coming out. But well, it's going to be a minute, I guess, for these things to stack up enough to push out. Oh, crap. Well, it'll give me a second to contemplate what I've done. And take a look at something here. So those rollers are not powered at all. That's what I need right there. Roller down a branch. Duh. But this needs to be bigger. Because otherwise, that's not going to quite line up. And I don't know why it doesn't line up when I know why. I just tried to move it over. Okay, so we'll just do this then. I'm probably going to get a bunch of these things that are drop. So I think what I want to do. Just stop the whole damn thing. Just for a second. Well, half of them anyway. And what we'll do is we'll go. Just a minute. No. Okay, to the walls. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Oh, I know why. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, whatever, that'll work. Actually, it won't, because when we throw a grenade in there, we won't have to go anywhere. So we will move this one. Okay. That won't allow me to. Oh, I know. This first. Well, everybody, my dog is really bugging me to go out, so I'm going to take a break from broadcasting, but I'll pick that up here in about 15 or 20 minutes. So thanks for watching this part 1 installation, and part 2, let's see if I can't finish building the rest of this warehouse. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.